Hello everybody, and welcome back to Neverwinter Nights, the core campaign. I'm Josh, and today we are going to take on the last dungeon in the Neverwinter Woods. But first, we did beat up a werewolf, so let's talk to Nurik.
Hail to ye!
My brother, you've returned. You have been more successful already than we have right to hope for, but hope we do. Now, what word do you bring? Have you news for me, brother? Or are you in need of something else? We must speak of werewolves. A grim topic, though I find I can think of little else. Have you been successful? I had some success in finding the boys, actually. Truly! I had little doubt that you would do well. Oh, Port Last is lucky indeed to have you in its midst. I found Geth. Here is his ring. Praise be to Tyr. You have done very well indeed. We are all indebted to you for these. A life restored and a threat pushed aside. Here is your reward, as promised. Unfortunately, there are still other children. Well, there's only one, who must be found quickly. Might ye have news of them as well? I'll find them. I'm glad to hear that. I do not wish to detain you further. I will remain here in case that you need the assistance of Tyr, or perhaps a helpful word or two. Those children, the town prays for them. We all do. I hope you will be their savior, and may Tyr be at your side. Alright, so that was pretty easy. Got our reward. Use our reward to teleport back to the Neverwinter Wood. Alright, then the last dungeon that we have to go to should be right back here. Oh. I was thinking... I guess there's another area that I wasn't thinking about. I thought... No, that's fine. We'll explore this area real quick and then... Oh, there's a dire bear. That's gonna hurt quite a bit. Now, it's gonna hurt body knock. Me, I'm gonna try and find a way to survive this. Okay. So with my defenses up, I feel pretty confident that I'll be able to take this creature. Normally the dire bear can hit for tremendous amounts of damage, but with all of my damage reduction, it seems like I'm shrugging off most of it, as well as having a mischance for being concealed. Okay. And the one thing I forgot I needed to do was rest and replenish my spells. So I'm going to go get Body Knock and take a nap, and then I'll be right back.
No matter how many times.
Alright, and with that, Body Knock and I have our full complement of spells. I'm going to assume that bear ate this camper, so I'm going to plunder their things. Oh, this is a bottle of spirit poison. Poison to kill the spirit of the wood, found at the campsite in Neverwinter Wood. Alright, well, we can raid this campsite anyways, because apparently it is for bad guys. The cultist's money is mine now. Alright, so... continuing on, there's animals that want to kill us. And it goes down in one hit. Get some gold.
So grant me victory!
Kill another deer. At the end of this, I'll come back through the Neverwinter Wood and deliver these deer bodies to Port Blast so that we can feed some hungry people. Because why let it go to waste? Ah, there's the dungeon I was thinking about. Okay, Sitara's house. And straight away, there's a trap. So this is going to be a fun romp through a trap-laden halls. Okay. So I'm not 100% sure I remember the exact layout. Oh, there's elementals, and they're coming for me. All the elementals in this game have been given humanoid forms, even though many of them wouldn't have these forms. Air elementals generally in Paper RPG are basically living tornadoes. Okay. Oh, and there's an invisible stalker as well. So we'll deal with that in just a second. Doesn't look like the invisible stalker has a sneak attack, so I'm not super worried about it. Okay, having the ability to see invisible things would be nice. I think I can hit it with some magic missiles though. Okay. And there it goes. Body knock's been hurt, so let's heal him up a little bit. Okay. I'm just hoping there's no more big traps on the floor. And I see this one. Oh, body knock, nose knock. So, I should be able to get this trap. Yeah, so if I fail to open something now, Body Knock will use one of the second level spells to open it. I should still stop him from doing that, because his second level spells are pretty good with Acid Arrow.
My pack is too heavy.
And
it is awkward.
It appears I have run into my carrying limits. So let me go ahead and stow some things. Alright. And continue on exploring this fine house in the middle of a cave. There's some more air elementals.
It appears I require medical assistance.
Okay, and from here you can see the air elementals have the ability to kind of force me into the ground. Oh, there goes Body Knock again.
You will not prevail!
Basically, they open up with a ability that lets them trip you, and thus you can't do anything for a minute. So, again, thanks to the damage reduction given to me by my spells and my magic items, I'm able to absorb most of the bludgeoning damage from these attacks. This will be pretty typical now, until I run into things that are casting spells. When there are things that start casting spells, I'm probably going to have a little bit of problem, because I don't really have spell resistance. And also hitting this invisible thing is still going to be difficult, because I can't see it. Yep, keep missing that concealed chance. But so does he. There we go. One more good hit, and it's done. Alright, I'm going to not grab Body Knock again for now. We'll just run this solo for a little bit. Arrows are always welcome. And I guess I looked at that already. Bolts could be useful later on if I decide to use a crossbow. And if not, there are special bolts, so I can sell them off for a decent price. Resurrection spell, which does nothing in the solo game. And I'm throwing caution to the wind, just throwing things open and not really paying attention. But air methods. These are little imp-like creatures from the elemental plane of air. Shouldn't be too difficult. Later on, I think they know how to cast lightning bolts, so that's going to be more problematic. There's my ghostly visage. Methods don't seem to be actually able to hit me all that much, so I'm not going to bother putting my spell back on just yet. I know later on I'm going to have to, because there's a bigger problem that's going to require me to be able to absorb some damage. Take a trap to the face, and leave that there. Go ahead and get rid of these Cure Light Wounds potions. And we'll continue on. Alright, earth methods. And like the air methods, these guys are from the elemental plane of earth. Looks like we got a full complement of methods. Okay, that was another air one. Now some fire ones. Something I think is trying to magic missile me. Alright. And then there's this water or ice method hidden behind the bookcase. Down it goes. Don't care about that book. There's some more methods up that way. Just try and rush it before it can cast its spells. And I was tripped and hit with some cold, and now fire. Yep, and that one knows magic missile. So now I just have to wait till I can stand back up and I can start attacking again. There we go. And we've attracted another method.
Still grant me victory! You will...
So this leads me to believe that we're invading some kind of wizard's house, because only wizards would keep this many elemental creatures in their home. Alright, there we go. Now I'll continue searching this area, seeing if there's anything worth taking. Admiring the obviously magical bookcase here. And then this area leads back out to the opening. Ah, and we found the Imiskaran Tome of Resonance. That is the quest item for the wizard back at Port Last. So we'll be able to turn that in, get some gold, and make a magic item with it. As long as I have the correct stuff to do so. Alright, this next area has a pair of water elementals in it. They have the potential to just straight out kill me by drowning me. Let's see. I already have that spell, so I'm going to summon a creature and see if I can't get it to trigger the drown abilities off of the elementals. Oh, one, yeah, down goes one of them. And then I don't want to be near it. Alright, Wolf, come on. I summoned you to, help out. Alright, that one didn't even try and drown the wolf, so I just have to auto-die. And I got lucky with a critical on the first one. Alright, so retracing my steps back. And the wolf will stay for a little bit. Oh, this one dropped something. Awesome. We'll take that gem. Alright, continuing right along, we move into a prison with a flesh golem. Well, let's see how much better I am now than the first time I ran into a flesh golem. And an air elemental. Fun. Well, the flesh golem can still hit, and it hits hard. Okay, there goes that one. That has attracted the other air elemental. Okay. So that flesh golem went down a little bit easier than the other ones I've run into. It didn't completely pulverize me. Alright, this is a ring of magic defenses. Ooh, this will give me spellcraft, or spell resistance, so that could be helpful soon. Here are some stag beetles that want to definitely have my defenses up on, and we'll let him out. The stag beetles still hit really hard. And they hit. Alright, down one goes. I'm gonna take a potion real quick just so I don't fall. I mean, how terrible would it be to take on a flesh golem and then die to a big beetle? And an invisible stalker. I wonder how long that's been there. But as you can see in this prison cell is another person. This is Bree, the third druid that we have to rescue. Okay, almost got it. There it goes. Now just the stalker. Gonna go ahead and just blow some magic missiles on it. That way I don't have to hit it as many times. And let's throw one of these at it too. There it goes. Okay, this door is locked and we can't open it in any other way than finding the key. So let's see if we can talk to Bree.
Greetings to you.
All I want to do is get back to the grove and take a bath. Okay, well, I'll go find the key real quick. Nope, not in this area. And another air elemental. Let's catch it unawares. Or let it attack me first. Whichever. Right. And another trap. As I continue just barreling through these traps. There aren't as many as I thought there were going to be. Like, I thought this place was going to be like one of the estates from the first chapter.
What in Suni's name are you doing in my house?
The forest is destroying itself all around you, and I'm trying to find a way to save it.
Do you think that gives you the right to barge into my home? You come in here, slaughter my servants, help yourself to my possessions, and you think that noble intentions suffice to explain your actions.
I'm sorry, but your creatures, or servants as you call them, attacked me first.
You were an intruder in my home. My servants were merely trying to protect me, as good servants should.
Yeah, but I didn't have hostile intent until they tried to kill me.
So, why would you think that there would be anything in my house that could help save the forest?
There's some missing druids that I'm seeking, and I hoped you might have seen one.
Oh, really? Very interesting. Well, what is information on that worth to you? Would you be willing to do me a small service?
Depends. What do you need help with?
The only thing that holds true value for me is my beauty. There's a nymph who lives in the forest who has a mirror that can return my beauty. I overheard two dryads talking about it just before all this trouble started. The nymph lives to the northeast of here. I could get it myself, but I can't go anywhere near her. The unearthly beauty of her face physically hurts me, and she shuns me because I am ugly. Please, please get me the mirror. Okay, I'll get this mirror for you. I already have this mirror, actually, so... Oh, thank you, my dear man. I look forward to the return of my dazzling beauty I once possessed. Should you be successful, I will gladly give you a precious gem and tell you what I know of the druids. If indeed that is the kind of reward you still desire, then... yeah. Good luck, and don't be long, please. Wish I could just tell her I have her mirror, but...
You have returned. Does that mean you have found the mirror?
I have the mirror. Oh, yes, yes, yes! I am so glad I trusted you with the task. Now, if you'll just give it to me, then I can be cured. You'll be blessed to look upon my true, dazzling beauty. I want the gem and information, though. Of course, here's the gem. You should be able to get something for it from that elf Ilith in Port Last. He seemed quite desperate for it.
Oh, well, I didn't even talk to him, but thanks for letting me know, and I'll give him the gem.
You can find a druid locked in the southwestmost room. Here's a key for the cell door. Don't worry, she has not been harmed. Look at me, it worked. I'm beautiful again. I'll bet that you never expected me to be so incredibly stunning, now did you? The mirror didn't really work on her, it just makes her look beautiful in the mirror, but she didn't change. So, that's what's going to react here, but we'll cater to her desires. You're right, you're definitely striking to look at. Oh, it's true, you are quite perceptive, so I'll help you even more. I found an old book that talks about entering the realm of the spirit of the wood. It is in my library to the southeast of here. Good luck, adventurers. Oh, okay, well. Let's go search for stuff still. Have to use one of these lockpicks. It's +6. There we go. And she has a magic ring, potion of lure, and a bunch of gold. Oh, that's another flesh golem. Need to prepare defenses first. Okay, now I should be able to take it on. I think this is the library she was talking about for the book, but her guardian still wants to attack me, so we'll dismantle it. Plus, being a crafter of flesh golems, this one seems to be pretty shoddily made. I don't think she used the right preservatives in its limbs to keep it from starting to look gangrenous. Yeah. So we'll break it apart and tell her how to do it right next time. And I'm getting wailed on, so potion time. Okay, so what happened there was the golem was in a rage, and once its rage ended, it lost a significant amount of hit points, and so it just fell over and died. Okay, this is the book she was talking about, Treatise on the Spirit of the Wood. Basically, that just tells us what we already know about using the sacrificial dagger to put ourselves through the portal.
Drawing you back, but please leave my house now.
Okay, I'll leave in a minute. Still looking for information. And bags of holding. This is a not so great one, but it's still useful.
It'll hold magical reagents and such, at least. And after that, looks like there is one other room to look at. And then we'll go free Bree.
I know my beauty keeps drawing you back, but please leave my house now.
But you have chests to rifle through. With loot that can be useful to me.
I know my beauty keeps drawing you back.
Ooh, a Bodax tooth.
Leave my house now.
I don't remember if I actually need a Bodax tooth, but we'll take it anyways. Oh, no, she can keep her wine. I don't care about wine. Unless I really needed to reduce my intelligence for some reason, but
please leave my house.
it would just make my spells weaker. Alright, and finally, we shall free Bree, as I said.
Greetings to you.
I'm so glad you're back. I was starting to worry. Can I leave yet? Do you need help escaping, or can you make it on your own? I can make it on my own. I will meet up with you at the Druid Grove. Carry the image of my beautiful face in your mind. For good luck. Farewell. As she runs to the back of the wall. She'll figure it out eventually. And then it's just a little hop, skip, and jump out of the dungeon. So we retrace the steps back. Alright, and that's where I'm going to call it today. So thanks for watching, everybody. Next time, we'll be entering the realm of the Spirit of the Wood. So thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye.